So I've just got to the tip, and basically apparently when you buy a used Volvo you get a hell of a lot of rubbish in the back. So I've got to the tip, I'm going to empty this all out and then we can carry on with the day. Okay guys, so we're here with the almighty tank, which I am now nicknaming Pewds after PewDiePie because it is Swedish. That's it. It's all the similarities that they have. So we are here working on the Volvo, and this is the kind of first things that you do with a car once I buy it. This is what I do with the car, and I recommend you do the same. We're not going to go as into detail as I normally do because it's a shed. Simple as. So normally I'd change spark plugs, normally the ignition leads, basically do like a major service, so you know that everything's done, because unless you have a full service history you don't know when stuff has been serviced and what have you. And then normally I like to wash the outside, which we're not doing on this one because why would you wash this car? But we're going to do the inside because the inside we're going to do some auto archaeology like Mighty Car Mods do and see what we can find. There's already some biscuits in the footwell. Yeah, there was a pole, like a bus stop pole in there. There was a scaffold pole. There was like a load of seats. There was a tow bar from a Vitara. There was like a load of rubbish. So the big stuff I've just taken out, and then all the little stuff I've left in there. And yeah, so we're gonna crack on, see what we can find, do some auto archaeology, and then like hoover it out and kind of clean it out, and then we're gonna fix all the little niggly bits that I don't really like, which first of them is the epic wiring which has been done to this. Oh yeah, and then nice mount there. Oh actually, why don't we just go over how amazing the car is first? That sounds like a good idea. So this windscreen wiper, if you don't like kind of push it onto the windscreen, it's kind of just like down there, so you could change the park position. But yeah, paintwork is immaculate. This is obviously where that's been taped in before. That needs a bit of sticky stuff. I don't know. Does this go this way? I don't know which way that goes around. I really don't know which way this goes around. Well, that's pretty much fixed. Here we go. Yeah, the green wheels. Gotta sort that out at some point. That we're gonna try and fix, or not. I don't know. This needs a screw in it. This needs like a cable tie or something. Oh, we're missing a headrest on that side. The roof lining's hanging down a bit. That light doesn't work. There's no thing on there, but the boot doesn't open anyway. The boot doesn't open like this. I'm told that you have to go into here and then you have to crawl across here and flick this little latch here, and then that's how you open it. Yeah. It's come with some washer bottles to first start. We're going to be delving into this dirty beast. Come on this adventure with me. So let's see what we have in here. This is just what you get. This is mine. I'll put this in here. You get a lighter. You get some bulbs, some interior bulbs. These are 12 volt, 21 watt, and you get some of these ones, 12 volt, 4 watt T4Ws. You get more bulbs. These are just a variety of bulbs. You get a bulb and a bulb holder. This is like a twin filament. I don't know. You get a cigarette lighter, which this cigarette lighter has been put USBs in. You get some glass 15 amp fuses. You get some vacuum hose. You get a load of wire and a popper at the door. You get a bolt. You get like the V, the L and a V out of Volvo painted in orange. You get a screw, a variety of nuts, lots of nuts.
You like nuts, don't you, babe?
Huh?
You like nuts, don't you, babe?
I love holding all these nuts in my hand. Lots of nuts. Okay, let's put these nuts down here. So you get those nuts, nothing in there. You get loads of biscuits in your handbrake. Come, let me show you the biscuit crumbs. Oh, there's some biscuits down there if you want to eat some. Oh, look what I found. We've got a plug, which is mine now. So you get loads of nice little biscuity bits down there, and there's nothing in there, fuses and nothing, and then that's where a radio goes. Let's go around to the back. You get some jump cables, which is always good when you have a Volvo. So I don't know whether he's been rescuing other people or the battery's just rubbish and he needs rescuing. So you get the sun visor because that's not attached, which I will put some screws through and attach. You get some car polish because it's such a mint car that you want to keep it mint. That's it. I don't know what this is, a gasket. Previous owner's water. Thanks Giles for all the water. I don't know if I trust it.
I'm not drinking that.
More wire. This is a mirror for seeing, looking at yourself maybe. This looks like the back of a ball pin thing. This, don't know what that is. Battery, don't know what that's for. Little mascot. This is definitely getting stuck to the dash.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. It's got to go on the dash. Yeah, bag for putting all your body parts in. More rubbish. Let's see what's under here. This looks like a gasket for something. Get a nice big chain. Towing stuff out of the way. A piece of wood. Over there. Strap. Yeah. Thanks for the Halfords ratchet, Giles. Cheers for that. Plastic pieces. This is what the wheels look like before they got attacked with a can of green spray paint. This tyre is actually mint. This is good. I like this. Oh, a bit of two-part epoxy, Gorilla two-part epoxy. That will come in useful. So we've found something rather disgusting. I don't know what it is yet. Oh, it's just that and a bit of duct tape. That's fine. Don't know where that's been. It's a good bit of duct tape. What's that? So this is what you find in a Volvo, and you get a fresh toolkit. Look how impeccable that is. So it is the ever practical Pewds. Now we're going to carry on cleaning it out, but just wanted to show you guys how mint these cars are. Okay, because this is all sagging down, we've decided the best idea is just to rip it out. So, and it looks atrocious. So does that. Let's go.
Maybe you should be wearing a gas mask.
Oh my god.
I don't want to be up in there.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's just cut it out in sections. Yep.
Come on. Ugh.
I race car everything.
Oh.
Day 2, working on the Volvo, fresh start, and I forgot that to order some stuff over the week, so I'm going to go to Euros and pick up some extra parts, and then I'm also going to go to the dump with the old headlining and all the other little shit in here. So I'm going to go to the garage, go to the dump with that stuff, and then I'm going to head to Eurocar Parts in Harrow, who has the parts that I need in stock. I've done the click and collect already because it was 30% off online, so I've done that. And yeah guys, it should be good. Fresh start today, it's nice and early. It's kind of 20 to 8, so I'm gonna get it all done as early and fast as possible. So I shall see you guys in a sec. We're also gonna give this a little tune up while I'm here, because this is a K-Jetronic. This is sort of like how a 3.2 or, well, I just know Porsches, so some old Porsches have this sort of system. So there's a little Allen key down here in that little hole. I don't know if you guys can see where I'm pointing. There, in that little hole there's a 3mm Allen key that you turn and it does the mixture. And then this is like an idle screw. I've got the idle where I want it, I think, but it sounds like it's misfiring a little bit and it's a bit wobbly. Like it kind of shakes when it's at low revs. So I'm gonna change the oil, change the spark plugs. Obviously I'm not gonna do air filter because that air filter's fucking mint. This is a aftermarket, well not aftermarket, it's still a Volvo one, but it's out of a different Volvo and it has been welded here, but then it's just had some cable ties. Awesome wiring all over the place. That's the wiring for the lights. Look how amazing this is. Amazing. I don't know what this is for. Okay guys, so I've just finished hoovering the inside of the car, and now it's onto the kind of servicey bits. So the oil is draining right now. It's a big 1-inch kind of socket on the bottom. Like a workhorse, it's not going to get treated very well. So I'm not doing as much as I would do on kind of a nicer car that I got, but this is pretty much what I go through. I do kind of a full major service, clean the whole car up and stuff once I buy it. So yeah, just showing you guys kind of what this Volvo is about, and then also doing my kind of first getting the car and doing what I need to do. To tell how it's running by looking at the spark plugs. So this looks like it's running actually pretty decently, because a light brown means that it's running quite well. If it's got white spots on it, which this is a couple, it means that it's running a little bit lean. If it's black, it means that it's rich, but there's loads that you can tell by a spark plug. So just keep that in mind, guys. There's probably like a little guide of what means what online, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Like, it's only when I see them, but yeah, there's loads of different things. If you see different spark plug stuff, like if the electrodes burn out and stuff like that, it's loads of different stuff you can kind of you can find out the symptoms and find out what's actually happening with it with spark plugs. So it's a really good way of telling. So luckily on these, very unlike the MX-5s, the oil filter is actually accessible, and this is what happens with old cars, that the oil filters, they make it so you can actually like undo it. I actually undid this without any tools. I just used my bare hands. If you look down there, it's very oily at the moment. So grab your brake and clutch cleaner. Spray it on down there. Still runs pretty shit. Although the mixture seems fine from the plugs, and I have messed with the idle, but the idle seems to sit around 1500, and that seems where it's happy. So I guess we're just gonna have to leave it there. And if any of you guys know what could be causing the problem, I really don't know anything about Volvos, so go ahead and leave it in the comments below, because I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, this is it. I'm not going to sort out the wiring here because that's long, but inside it's all in the footwell and that's annoying me, so I'm going to sort that wiring out quickly. But it's starting to get dark and I'm pretty sure I'm done with what I'm doing with the Volvo. I've done pretty much everything that I want to do to it to get it kind of ready. So no headlining. My head unit, I've put my old head unit back in, if you guys can see. All the wiring was there and it had been tampered with, and surprisingly it works. Normally every single head unit I've tried to put in, the wiring's been tampered with, none of it works. So it's a hell of a lot cleaner. No roof lining. Done the service. So I was going to wire it in properly, but I've just put the switch over there for now. So that's the fan. Those are the lights. You can't even see anything yet. It's not dark enough. Here's Tamsin's car, my car in there. So it's been a busy day for me, but everything's done on the Volvo now pretty much. How I want it to be, just so I can drive it around every day. But that is it, guys. I think I'm going to leave that here. Go ahead and leave a like down below if you like the Volvo, and tell me what you think of this monster of a machine. I think it is awesome. And go ahead and subscribe, guys, to see more on all of these, and kind of just I'm keeping coming out with videos, so go ahead and subscribe if you want to follow along. And I guess that'll be it. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Our lips, they tasted like those cigarettes. Staring at the moon, we'd go to bed. In my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat. And I can't wait to see what happens